Hey my friends, part 3 of my Mech Goblin gameplay. We did an experiment where we decided to not spend any hero token at all, or at least not deposit any any hero token into the game other than the ones that you used for the team. And I decided to update you guys on this, and to put it simply, the experiment failed. I decided to instead put some token into the game to be able to quicken the progress in the game. I did that for one simple reason, and that is because it just didn't make any sense to save 30 or 40 or even 50 hero token in the beginning just to waste all the token that you don't get from the daily missions. Let me put that in different words. So when we started out, we had all these on level 1, then we leveled to level 10. We got some quests, some achievements for completing stages. It was a decent team, and it still is, and therefore we got to a decent stage. With all the token earned, we could make level 20 units and eventually even get some units to level 40, I think. But the thing is, to get decent AFK rewards and good gear that you would need to progress any further, since at some point the heroes were level capped. You couldn't get any more hero token from the achievements unless you made the stage, you beat the stage. But to beat the stage you needed stronger heroes, and to get stronger heroes you needed the token. So I could either wait to get more and better gear and level that gear up, since I was in a clan. But for that to happen, that would take at least 3 days, I suppose. And even then it wouldn't be guaranteed to have smooth gameplay from that on. So I decided to throw away these 3 days and say fuck it. I'll invest 40 token into the game. I put 40 token inside, and I I did some limit break to 2 units. I think Tommy was the one I focused, and upped the equipment. And then I could beat the stages. I got the progress rewards, got even more token. So it was more like giving myself some time instead. Because you have to keep in mind that when you wait a day, then you also miss out on a day of progress. If I don't do my stages, if I can't progress, then that's 1 day less in chapter 5. And 1 day less in chapter 5 means 1 day less of dailies. And 1 day less of dailies means 1 day less of the hero token that you get. So, since I wasn't quite at the Colosseum yet, I didn't break through to stage chapter 3, at which you can start with the arena. I just needed 40 tokens to get to the arena, and then I did lots of battling in here. I lost a couple rounds, but I also won some. So that's how I got quite a decent amount of token, which I then could reinvest into the heroes. And then I was very quickly reaching chapter 5. And in chapter 5 I could easily get plenty of token, as you can see here. I managed to do the weeklies half an hour ago. It's currently 1 AM 28. So half an hour ago was barely, I had 2 minutes left to do the quest. As you can see here, it just reset. 6 days, 23 hours. I'll make a video about that too soon. But that's basically 45 hero tokens that you get here, and the 20 hero tokens you get here, and then the arena token, and all these tokens that I got just from doing all this. It's more like investing 50 tokens in the beginning of the game beyond your team. So whenever you see a guy telling you you need 900 HE, just get 950 and put it into the game, or get the best would be to get like 1020, so you could not just level up your heroes but also pay the clan fee to join a clan and have a decent clan, so yet that you can get a nice, decent, stable income stream of shards of let's say these hammers that you use for upgrading equipment, and of course the being able to finish the quest, the daily quest. So it's more like a loan to yourself, right? Because in the end, as you can see from my token above, it's not been that long since I made the video about the second part, and all these token, the 200 token, is what I made between the second part and today, where I like back then I stopped the experiment, I invested 40 token into the game, which I then used and got back basically. So that you basically have to subtract 40 tokens from the token I have in game, since I had to spend these from my personal pocket. But that's it, right? That's it. All the other token were farmed in game, so I basically already made 150 tokens in this game just for the few days that that you had to wait for this part. So it's more like a loan to yourself, right? So maybe today I would be ready to advance with my troops without getting any hero token, but all these 150 token are tokens that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't do it, if I didn't invest 40 tokens myself into this game, right? So rather spend 40 to 50 more tokens in the game and deposit it here to have it saved up for your heroes to speed up your progress. You will get all this back from the progress rewards. You will get plenty from the progress rewards. You get token from reaching certain account levels. You get token from completing stages. You get token from so many different things. You get token. You get arena reward tickets. Even I got like a couple tickets from these quests for no reason at all. Like my team is built for, like, I own it for like a week, I think, or 1.5 weeks. Not quite sure actually. And I wasn't even able to play it fully in the beginning since I did the experiment, and it's already this high. I can already get a decent place in the arena. It's very strong and can reach quite far. Wait, let me just equip better gear in here. Yeah, okay. And I did get so far into the game in that short amount of time, so I would have missed out on that if I did that, right? So you have to think about it yourself. You can either not spend the 50 tokens you would have gotten instead, but you would also lose under the 150 that you would have made in that time, right? So is that worth it? I don't think so. You could, of course, if you're really short on money, then you could do that, but I highly recommend you not to do that. Don't do it. It was an experiment from my side. I don't care if I lose 30 or 40 token a day if I do some experiment. It's not a big deal. But the cost of opportunity, the opportunity cost is just too big to do this. Just invest 50 tokens more. Level your members here. Advance to chapter 5 very quickly. You can do that in 1 or 2 days. I think it's 2 days since you are limited on 40 missions per day, but you can reach it so fast, and just do a couple levels, get the dailies, get the achievement rewards, and soon enough, after like 3 days to a week, you'll be able to get like 200 that you can pretty much just pull out of the account. So if you subtract your own loan, which was like 40 to 50, then you still have a net profit of 150. And you already saw, I think, I got a Fagin and the rare shards that I got on this account. And if you go to the marketplace, you will see that Fagin currently is valued at 183 tokens. Let me see, here is Empire's token. Let's see, the current price is at about 24 cents. Let's just say it's 23.7. So you can just calculate times 180. So if you were to sell it, that's great. I got a laugh ping. Let me see. You get $42 in extra profit just from that summon, right? So just do your thing, get some tokens into the account and get on it as soon as possible. Remember to check out the other beginner guides. Don't be stupid, don't advance too fast unless you can afford it, of course. If you have billions of trillions of hero token, advance as quickly as possible. Maybe you'll get one of the top spots in the Colosseum. But if you want to profit the most and don't have too much money, for example, you just got your team and bought some token, that's all, and you want to profit as much as possible, then just do the dailies, get your hero token per day, get the arena tickets, do your weeklies, like get to 80. You can do that for free. You don't have to summon, you don't have to ascend, just get to 80. Get your 45 token here. I made guides on everything. Just watch the beginner guide series. I told you how you can easily get to 80 points here with no effort at all. Told you how you can easily get to 100 points here every single day here. I told you how to make the most token, all the ways that you can get token. There's a video on everything on this channel, and if you want to profit the most, you can just easily do that. So for the sake of this video, I'll just quickly do the dailies. Let's quickly check in. As you can see, we can just watch the time and see how much we can take. I usually take about 4 to 5 minutes doing my dailies. So let's just watch the time. Currently 37 minutes, so let's just do the clan hunt first. This team takes a bit longer since it's a mech team, and the mech explodes after a while, and that slows down the speed. So if you really want to go super fast on your dailies, then this is not the best team, but it's in the end it's just a matter of seconds really, so it's no big deal. Getting the rewards, just crap. Do it the next time. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I do on this account. Do my dailies, doing the dungeon, doing the weeklies, finishing on a good position in the arena. That's pretty much all. Just comfortably playing on my third account. Pretty much just enjoying the game, having some fun here. This one's closed, so let's get to the get to my heroes, doing some upgrades. Anyway, let's just do this. 2 upgrades, then we do 2 campaign battles. As you can see, we are easily thrashing the enemies. They can't do much, it just takes a while, since we are all tanking them and they are tanky too. You really want to invest into Tommy early on, so he can deal the damage. The other ones are just mostly tanky. So we did the first mission, let's do the second. Okay, that was good. Finished all that. Let's go to the Madness Tower. Do 2 missions here. With this team you should easily be able to get to chapter 8, maybe even 9. Really depends on the gear that you will be using. At some point you will be able to get even better gear, and that will give you an even bigger power spike, and there's immortal gear as well, which will be soon available on the marketplace. So if that's at a reasonable price, you may decide to get that as well, since immortal gear will essentially be able to level to very crazy numbers, and the immortal gear gives so high stats that it may be actually worth to just level the immortal gear, but it's supposed to take lots of coins, lots of in-game coins. Ah, yeah, I shouldn't. Oh no, never mind. Actually, it should be fine. So this team isn't too great. Vi is okay, but yeah, it's alright. I prefer the team rebuild over that one. Uses a common as well, so it's really not that strong. Even though they had some level advantage to a degree. Of course, the common took it down for them, but even without it, we would have won. So this is a tough matchup, since 5 elves really do take a toll on you if you try to face them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's going to be hard as well. We're still very low in levels since we just started recently. So we can only win due to having a better comp overall. Our comp is in fact better, but their levels are too high and they have very good equipment as well. You can pretty much check that from their level, since having a higher level means having being exposed to more AFK rewards. These are higher leveled too. So once you get to level 100 with all your units, you'll have a much easier time in the arena. Naturally, you should always make sure to have a lower defense rating than you have as an offense rating for your defense team. So make sure to like include a common or put a weak rare in your defense team. Right now that's still possible. You just shouldn't drop below 800 MMR. So now we got very unlucky, having pretty bad matchups. Now that I speak of it, of course we get a great matchup. This is basically what the enemy is doing. He's using... his main team should be like an elf team or something, and he's using like an assassin that's not no elf to make a weaker combo for the arena. So he'll drop in points in the arena and can still finish off the enemies that he's facing when he tries to attack in the arena, since every arena ticket is money in the end, and winning as many as possible means getting more wins. So far I've had a very good win rate, that's why my MMR is so high, but that's biting me now, since in this high MMR with this team it's very hard to win unless you are higher leveled. Right now it's the only reason why we lose this much is because of our team levels. The enemies are all leveled higher than us. Even in this case right now, the enemies are what, level 80 or level 100? Not too sure actually. But we win, or we probably win, because of them only using 3 units. Yeah, they were all level 100. So that's why even that is still a tough matchup. Anyway, let's check the rewards. Make sure to claim them all. I talked a lot now. That's what's slowing us down. If you check the time, it just went to 44. Basically took us 7 minutes now for this run. If you get lucky, you will only take like 2 or 3 minutes. Really depends on how many wins you get in the Colosseum, but it shouldn't take you that long. Even if you play more accounts, you could, for example, play one on Edge and one like on Firefox, like me. As you can see here, I have this one on Firefox, so you can play it at the same time, doing the mission simultaneously. So you take like 5 minutes, and in these 5 minutes, or let's say 6 minutes, even if it's 7 minutes and you get really unlucky, you should be able to finish the missions for 2 accounts, and it takes you like 3 minutes per account. So that's a pretty good decision. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this for one account. As you can see, I'm playing both accounts consistently. They are both in the early stages of Chapter 5. This one's Chapter 5, this one's Chapter 5. Both are doing quite well. That's my Beast team, that's my my Mech team that I showed you. And yeah, it's working quite well. I pulled this one from my rare shards, so that was very lucky. He's a nice addition to the team. I'm not going to sell him and just level him up later on, or I'll be using the Unum Blessing, and that way you basically have another unit that you can use in the dungeon. Pretty nice setup actually. I love the Beast team. It's great in dungeon, great in arena, great in PvE, basically great anywhere. The Elf team is a little bit stronger in terms of PvP and PvE, but it's just a slight difference since the Beast team counters the Elf team, but usually the Elf team will win due to the dodge rate, but it's just a very slight difference. The gear is basically the most important factor here. Anyway, that's it for the video. The experiment failed, but nevertheless, I'm able to get plenty of token, as you can see. We are now at 223 now on this account, and we even gained some tickets, and of course we can just do the dungeon as well. That'll be another 10 tokens, and there's so much more to do in this game. If you enjoyed this, make sure to check out the other guides as well. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section or check out the other videos. I think I've pretty much talked about all the different things that may or may not happen in this game. Oh, we got very... Wait, what's this? Oh, we had 2 chests. That's nice. The things that may or may not happen in this game. Sometimes there are things that I haven't talked about, but I think 90% of the questions should already be answered in other videos. If you still questions, leave them in the comment section. I usually reply within seconds, minutes, or hours, depending on whether I'm asleep or not. But usually I reply quite fast. And if there are any questions beyond that, I'm sure there'll always be an expert in the comment section that is ready to help you. So let's discuss in the comments, and that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.